You know, every year the Northern California PGA lists its awards for the year, and Bill Johnson was Teacher of the Year. Now, there's 1,100 golf professionals in the Northern California section, and you're like the top guy now.
Well, they have to give it to someone every year. Yeah, very humbled, very honored.
Bill, you're at Del Rio Country Club in Modesto, and tell a little bit about your program down there.
Okay. Well, I actually recently moved there from San Jose Country Club, and I had a significant junior program in the Bay Area called Team Johnson that I'm developing and growing out in the Modesto area. So I have some Bay Area kids still coming home. It's a college development program. And we're starting to introduce it to the Modesto area, along with the programs that I work with members. We have an active membership, so I'm trying to make sure they have enough programs for them and making them happy. Then try to develop some junior program as well.
It's got to be fun being a teacher, because I suppose if we didn't think much about it, we'd think, well, everybody, you know, you just tell them this and take this back, and we're all the same. But we're all individuals, and you got to find how to deal with each of those people on an individual basis.
Yeah, boy, isn't that the truth? And they all have different goals and different needs, and see it differently, hear it differently. That's the beauty of it. Every day is different. Every student's different. It's a treat.
So is it more fun teaching a junior from the beginning, or finding someone that doesn't have a game they want to and then bringing them to that point?
Yeah, I don't think one's more fun than the other. It's just so rewarding when they get what they're trying to get to, you know. And I read a study that the number one reason for members to drop their membership at a private club was they just were having too hard a time with the game. They didn't improve, and it was frustrating. So getting the members to enjoy the game more is actually just as rewarding. I mean, obviously I have a passion for developing junior golf, but
so you're almost a cheerleader as well.
Well, yeah, yeah.
I mean, you know, developing this passion, as you say. I mean, that's real important because golf, you know, we have to admit it's going down a little bit. We've lost some players, and in developing that junior base and getting the people that might have quit to stay in the game. That's real important.
Right.
I know, again, I mentioned that we're all individuals, but as amateurs, I mean, we all want to hit the ball farther. We all want to hit the ball straighter. And, you know, if somebody's sitting there with that problem, you know, I normally say you got to go see a coach. But if you were just going to kind of talk to people in general about how to improve their game, would you talk about the mental aspect, or, you know, mechanics, or where do you go?
You know, it really does come down to the basic fundamentals of how you hold the club and how you stand where the ball is, along with a concept. I mean, most people just do not understand what the club is designed to do to hit the ball well. So there's so many misconceptions, and they feed into, unknowingly, they feed into their own problems. So just a little bit of education. Really.
You know, I've been playing for, I don't know, 35, 40 years on now, I guess, but that simple concept that the club is designed to do something. I mean, even as many years as I've been playing, sometimes you forget and you want to help the club, and you don't have to.
Yeah, I've said it. All my sessions, I talk continuously about first you control the body, then the body controls the club, and then the club controls the ball. And people just need to understand what the club. Like, if I do this with the club, then the ball does that. And oh, that's pretty cool. But most time people just go out there and they try to control the ball without any regard to what the club is doing to make that happen. And most people can't really feel everything in their body either.
Yeah. So people sitting out there thinking, I need to have lessons. How do you go about that, and how do you find the person that works with your personality?
That's a good question, isn't it? You know, there's a lot of word of mouth, you know, in our business. There's some new forums coming out, like the Golf MDs. They're offering some where you can go on, you can interview a teacher online. Today's world is really unique that way. You can actually go online and find something out about a teacher, and you know, you can Google name and go to his website and see a golf tip. You can, you know, there's a lot of today's world. You know, people are learning a little bit more about their instructor, but still word of mouth is the number one. You know, so you find someone who's actually looks like they know what they're doing, and who would you see? Yeah, exactly.
All right. I'm going to ask you to leave me with one little gem. You know, I'm standing on the driving range, and I want to hit some balls, and you know, I want to make sure that this is a good session. What do I need to remember?
That is a gem, isn't it? That is a gem. Well, the more we try to make the ball go at the target, quite frankly, the worse we get. So if you can just remember that the club is doing the work, and what's my club going to do to hit the ball, it kind of keeps your focus down there where the club is on the ball a little bit. We're not moving and looking around and participating.
That's from the Northern California PGA Teacher of the Year. Let your clubs do the work and have some fun. Thanks, Bill.